Hold on to your hats, MMA fans, because the lightweight division has just been rocked to its core. UFC lightweight champion Ilia Topuria has announced an indefinite hiatus from the sport, thrusting the entire division into uncertainty. In a swift and decisive move, the UFC has responded by establishing an interim lightweight title, setting the stage for an explosive clash to determine the division's temporary king. Welcome back to Combat Buzz Daily. Today, we've got a huge update involving Ilia Topuria's unexpected departure and the immediate scramble for the interim lightweight crown. We also have breaking info about the legal battle at the heart of Topuria's hiatus and crucial updates on the blockbuster interim title fight. Let's jump straight into it. The MMA world is reeling from the shocking news that reigning UFC lightweight champion Ilia Topuria will be stepping away from the octagon indefinitely. Topuria, who captured the lightweight title in June by defeating Charles Oliveira, announced his hiatus to resolve deeply personal and legal issues. He confirmed that he will not be competing through at least the first half of 2026. In a candid statement released recently, Topuria revealed he is confronting an alleged extortion plot. He detailed facing severe and unacceptable pressure, including threats to disseminate false allegations of domestic abuse unless financial demands were met. Topuria vehemently denies these entirely unfounded claims, asserting that he has meticulously preserved and submitted a wealth of evidence, including audio recordings, written communications, witness statements, and video material to judicial authorities. This evidence, he stated, forms the basis for legal action against attempted extortion, falsification of evidence, and multiple threats. Topuria has made it clear he will not make further public comments during the ongoing legal proceedings, asking for speculation to be avoided. The UFC has wasted no time in addressing the void left by their champion. Dana White has confirmed that Ilia Topuria will indeed remain the official lightweight champion while he navigates his personal situation. However, to maintain activity in one of the sport's most stacked divisions, the organization has announced the establishment of an interim lightweight title. And the headline bout for this interim strap is nothing short of explosive. At UFC 324, scheduled for January 24, 2026 at the T-Mobile Arena in Las Vegas, fans will witness a colossal clash between the fan favorite Paddy Pimblett and the perennial contender Justin Gaethje. Gaethje, known for his relentless pressure and knockout power, finds himself in a familiar underdog role, a position he has historically thrived in, winning 4 of his 7 UFC bouts when counted out. For Pimblett, this represents a monumental opportunity to solidify his claim as a top contender and earn his first piece of UFC gold. The stakes couldn't be higher. The winner of this highly anticipated interim title fight is expected to face Ilia Topuria in a championship unification bout upon his return to the octagon, likely sometime after the first quarter of 2026. The lightweight division is in for a wild ride, and Combat Buzz Daily will bring you every single update as this unprecedented situation unfolds. Our top story today involves Ilia Topuria, who has just released a bombshell public statement addressing his indefinite hiatus from the sport. After weeks of speculation, the reigning UFC lightweight champion has broken his silence, revealing a deeply troubling personal and legal battle. According to his statement, posted on social media, Topuria is facing an alleged extortion plot involving false allegations of domestic abuse. Topuria stated, "In recent months, I have been subjected to severe and unacceptable pressure, including threats to disseminate false allegations of domestic abuse unless financial demands were met. These allegations are entirely unfounded. The truth is not a matter of opinion, it is a matter of evidence." He further revealed that he has meticulously preserved and documented all relevant evidence, including audio recordings, written communications, witness statements, and video material, all of which have been submitted to appropriate judicial authorities to pursue legal action. Topuria emphasized that his initial decision to remain silent was solely to protect his children and family. However, he felt compelled to speak out, stating, "I have come to understand that silence under these circumstances does not protect the truth. It allows false narratives to take hold." He concluded by affirming full confidence in the judicial process and declared he will not make further public statements during the ongoing legal proceedings, asking for privacy and an avoidance of speculation. This has caused major reactions across the MMA community. Fans have been left guessing and speculating intensely about the true nature of his hiatus, while analysts believe the situation underscores the immense pressures athletes face outside the octagon, with some voices in the community even questioning if Topuria could be forced to vacate his title if the legal battle drags on. This situation will undoubtedly affect the lightweight title picture, especially as the UFC has already made the proactive decision to establish an interim lightweight title. In Topuria's absence, the organization has scheduled an interim championship bout between Paddy Pimblett and Justin Gaethje, set to headline UFC 324 on January 24, 2026. UFC President Dana White has confirmed that Ilia Topuria remains the undisputed lightweight champion for now, with the winner of the Pimblett vs. Gaethje fight slated to face Topuria in a unification match once he is ready to return to action, likely sometime after the first quarter of 2026. Dana White recently responded to the establishment of an interim lightweight title in light of current champion Ilia Topuria's indefinite hiatus due to ongoing personal and legal issues, saying, "The machine has to keep rolling. If you can't defend, you're out and somebody else goes next. I think that's the criteria." Dana seemed firm, especially regarding the necessity of keeping the lightweight division active and not letting it stagnate. He clarified that Topuria remains the undisputed lightweight champion, with the interim title created solely to ensure a clear path for contenders, insisting that, when Ilia is ready to return, the winner of this interim bout will be waiting for him for a unification fight. This firm stance from the UFC boss immediately ignited further discussion and reactions across the MMA world. While White confirmed Topuria's status as the reigning lightweight king, the very existence of an interim belt always sparks conversations about how long an inactive champion can realistically hold on to their undisputed gold. Prominent voices in the sport, such as former two-division champion Daniel Cormier, have been vocal about the UFC's handling of inactive champions. Cormier has consistently highlighted the need for divisions to move forward, even when a champion is sidelined. He's previously drawn distinctions between champions inactive due to injury versus those out for other reasons, emphasizing that the sport shouldn't be held hostage. Cormier, for example, strongly advocated for stripping Jon Jones when Jones expressed unwillingness to fight, stating, "It's time to strip him." While Topuria's situation is personal and legal, not an unwillingness to fight, the sentiment of prolonged absence impacting champion status resonates deeply within the sports community. Adding to the buzz, Topuria's interim opponent Paddy Pimblett has already voiced his belief that if Topuria's hiatus extends beyond July of next year, he will ultimately be stripped of the lightweight title. This kind of speculation underscores the pressure on Topuria and the UFC. The organization has historically faced criticism for an arbitrary system for dealing with inactive champions and interim belts, often leaving fighters and fans wondering about the exact criteria for stripping a title. With Topuria's return currently projected for sometime after the first quarter of 2026, the lightweight division is now on a clear trajectory towards an undisputed clash, but the clock is ticking on how long Topuria can maintain his reign without stepping into the octagon. Reports now say the UFC has officially finalized and confirmed the highly anticipated interim lightweight title bout headlining UFC 324. The Ultimate Fighting Championship announced the full 13-fight card for UFC 324, which is set to take place on January 24, 2026, at the T-Mobile Arena in Las Vegas, Nevada. This blockbuster event will feature Justin Gaethje and Paddy Pimblett squaring off for the interim lightweight championship. This pivotal clash comes as current undisputed lightweight champion Ilia Topuria steps away from the octagon temporarily to address significant personal and legal matters. UFC President Dana White has described UFC 324 as an absolutely stacked card, highlighting that the main event between Gaethje and Pimblett will determine who ultimately faces Ilia Topuria later in 2026 for the undisputed title. Topuria himself recently issued a statement explaining his hiatus. In recent months, I have been subjected to severe and unacceptable pressure, including threats to disseminate false allegations of domestic abuse unless financial demands were met. These allegations are entirely unfounded. The truth is not a matter of opinion, it is a matter of evidence. He confirmed that he has submitted all relevant evidence, including audio recordings, written communications, witness statements, and video material to judicial authorities to pursue legal action for attempted extortion and other threats, and will make no further public comments during the ongoing legal process. Despite his absence, Dana White has confirmed that Topuria remains the official lightweight champion. The winner of the Gaethje vs. Pimblett interim title fight will earn the right to challenge Topuria in a title unification bout once he is ready to return to active competition, which is currently anticipated sometime after the first quarter of 2026. This setup ensures the lightweight division continues to move forward during the champion's indefinite hiatus. Both Justin the Highlight and Paddy the Baddy are fired up for this opportunity. Gaethje, a former interim champion and one of the most exciting fighters in UFC history, returns to title contention after a dominant performance at UFC 313. Meanwhile, the rising British star Paddy Pimblett is on an impressive 9-fight winning streak, earning his first shot at UFC Gold with a devastating TKO victory over Michael Chandler at UFC 314. Fans are eagerly anticipating this clash of styles, with many speculating on Gaethje's powerful striking against Pimblett's slick jiu-jitsu, although Gaethje has even teased the idea of attempting a submission victory himself. The stakes couldn't be higher as both men vie for the chance to solidify their claim to the lightweight throne and eventually face the reigning champion. New reports, coinciding with his current UFC hiatus, revealed that Ilia Topuria has openly affirmed his long-standing ambition to transition to professional boxing. El Matador has consistently stated his desire to conclude his illustrious mixed martial arts career before fully committing to the sweet science. In recent interviews, Topuria emphasized the distinct demands of each sport, noting, "If you try to catch two rabbits, you end up catching neither." This philosophy underpins his commitment to finishing his story in MMA first, highlighting that boxing requires a completely different approach, very different training, to which he would need to adapt. Sources say he believes he can surprise more than a few people when he eventually makes the switch, expressing confidence in his abilities to excel in the squared circle. Topuria has even set his sights on the biggest names in boxing, publicly stating his desire to face pound-for-pound king Saul Canelo Alvarez. Fans instantly reacted with a mixture of intrigue and anticipation, imagining the spectacle of the undefeated UFC champion stepping into such a high-stakes boxing match. This may not be the biggest story of the day, especially with the immediate focus on his personal and legal issues and the upcoming interim lightweight title fight between Paddy Pimblett and Justin Gaethje at UFC 324 on January 24, 2026. However, Topuria's long-term boxing aspirations definitely affect the future landscape of combat sports and his own evolving legacy. While he's temporarily stepping away from the octagon to resolve serious matters related to an alleged extortion plot and false accusations of domestic abuse, his vision extends far beyond his current challenges. Despite his clear intent to pursue boxing, Topuria is not without further ambitions in mixed martial arts. He has also expressed a significant goal of becoming a 3-division UFC champion, potentially setting up a blockbuster clash for the welterweight title against Islam Makhachev. This dual ambition highlights a fighter who is not only driven by immediate success, but also by a desire to etch his name into combat sports history across multiple disciplines. While his return to the octagon is expected sometime after the first quarter of 2026 for a unification bout against the winner of Pimblett vs. Gaethje, the combat sports world will undoubtedly be watching closely to see how El Matador navigates both his immediate legal challenges and his ambitious long-term plans inside and outside the cage. The UFC lightweight division has been plunged into an unprecedented lightweight limbo as champion Ilia Topuria steps away from the octagon for an indefinite period. This sudden hiatus stems from deeply serious personal and legal issues, as Topuria revealed he is battling an alleged extortion plot involving false accusations of domestic abuse. El Matador has firmly denied these claims, stating that he has gathered extensive evidence, including audio recordings, written communications, witness statements, and video materials, all of which have been submitted to judicial authorities. He has vowed to make no further public statements during the ongoing legal process, focusing instead on resolving the situation and protecting his family. Despite the uncertainty, UFC President Dana White has confirmed that Ilia Topuria remains the official lightweight champion for now. However, with the champion sidelined, the UFC wasted no time in ensuring the division keeps moving forward, announcing the creation of an interim lightweight title. Fans can mark their calendars for UFC 324 on January 24, 2026, where T-Mobile Arena in Las Vegas will host a blockbuster interim title bout between fan favorite Paddy Pimblett and the perennial contender Justin Gaethje. This high-stakes clash will determine who holds the temporary belt, setting the stage for a future unification showdown. The winner of Pimblett vs. Gaethje is expected to face Topuria in a highly anticipated undisputed title fight once he is ready to return to action, which is anticipated to be sometime after the first quarter of 2026. This development leaves the lightweight landscape incredibly intriguing and unpredictable. While the interim title fight guarantees immediate excitement, the long-term future hinges entirely on Topuria's legal battles and when he can make a full return. Will Gaethje finally capture undisputed gold, or will Pimblett cement his superstar status by claiming the interim strap? And when Topuria eventually steps back into the octagon, will he face a reigning interim champion ready to challenge his reign? The questions are abundant, and the answers will shape one of the UFC's most competitive divisions for years to come. What do you think about today's updates? Should Justin Gaethje or Paddy Pimblett get a title shot next? Let us know in the comments. If you enjoyed today's video, don't forget to like and subscribe for daily MMA updates here at Combat Buzz Daily. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.